The biggest claim that NLP practitioners make for NLP is that it has a toolkit of methods and techniques to help people to change. So, what is the basic NLP approach to change? This video is informational only. You should not take this video or any of the others in this course as some kind of training for therapeutic interventions. They are not. However, NLP practitioners do claim to be able to help us with things like uncertainty about our decisions, lack of confidence, stress at work, or general anxiety. Some also make claims for therapeutic solutions to serious conditions like depression, PTSD, phobias, and addictions. However, with a lack of peer-reviewed research and an absence of proper supervision, I recommend you discount any of these claims. If you or your loved ones are suffering from any serious mental health conditions, then seek out the help of a qualified professional practitioner, either a doctor or a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Your health and the health of the people you love is far too important to chance on well-meaning amateurs. That said, the underlying principle that NLP adopts for making changes, particularly in the simpler forms that I've identified, is stunningly simple. First, the practitioner needs to understand the current state of the person they're trying to help, their present map of the world. Then, they need to understand the desired state, what their client or the person they're trying to help wants to achieve. And then, of course, they move them from the current state to the desired state. They will do this in 6 steps. Step 1. Desired outcome. To start with, the practitioner needs to understand what changes the client wants to make. They'll help their clients to describe a well-formed outcome, a clear statement of the desired state. Step 2. Model of the world. The practitioner will draw from a range of NLP tools to understand their client's current model of the world. They'll use tools like rapport building, taking a personal history, applying the meta model, evaluating meta programs, and a values elicitation to understand their client. Step 3. Loosen the model. Now, the practitioner will use a variety of tools to try to undermine the undesirable elements of the current state, whilst of course protecting those elements of the client's current state which are resourceful, helpful, and valued by the client. The kind of tools they'll be using include things like logical levels and the Milton model. The core of the process is step 4, change work. This is the stage at which the practitioner will apply the primary therapeutic interventions that will affect the change. They'll use tools like anchoring, reframing, submodality shifts, parts integration, visual squash, or timeline therapy. Step 5 is cleanup. This step is about integrating the changes into the client's lifestyle in a way that is wholly congruent for the client. It's also, in a practical sense, an opportunity to catch opportunities to fix small problems that didn't quite take during the change work. This way, the practitioner can make the session even more effective, but if there's a big change that still needs to be made, it's likely to need another session. The final step, step 6, is future pace. At this stage, the practitioner will help the client to see themselves as being in a new state and to help them to project forwards into future situations where being in this new state will give them new resources, new choices, and enhanced confidence. Where in the past they might have shown undesirable behaviours or not felt they had the resources to cope, the practitioner helps the client to see that now they have different choices they can make. This final step is about giving the client the confidence that the changes they've made together are real. In my experience, there are certainly some changes that NLP can help people to make. These changes are the sorts of changes that people often need in the world of work. A little boost in confidence, a little relieving of anxiety, a little lightening of a sense of stress, or perhaps some help with a decision that you have to make. If, as an NLP practitioner, you're able to provide that help, or you're offered that help by an NLP practitioner, then great. Because if it doesn't work, nothing is lost. If, on the other hand, you have a more serious, profound, and health-related change to make, then seek out a qualified practitioner. But the message here is that NLP does have something to offer as long as there is nothing to lose if it doesn't work. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great management courses videos for you, so please do subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you don't miss any of them. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep learning.